Most people live their lives on get set. When it comes to pursue their goals and dreams, they keep their mark, they get set, but they never go. So, they live and they die on get set. Here to date, I'm going. I've gotten all the marks, I've gotten all the sets, but before we go, I want to give a special appreciation to the following individuals. Thank you, Pacific Place, for the wonderfully drawn portrait for today's video. That leads me to our superb 2D rigger, Maria Arts, who brought this portrait to life. Then, I cannot fail to mention Deja, who was beyond incredible in accepting my commission and getting such quality work done on such short notice. Now, to get this video started, I'll start by answering a couple questions. Who am I? My name is Aeon, which is short for Artificial Intelligence On. And after being around humans for a while, I decided to take my passions to the next step. While I have many interests, only one is relevant to this channel: video games and the creative process that makes them. My target audience has strong opinions on many genres of video games. It leaves lots to dive into headfirst. Together we can form our own dictionary of all our favorite games and more. Before we move on to some further backstory on myself, I want to give my special thanks to Cindy for helping me bring this story to life, and it was always something you could have done with an incredible sense of humor. So without further ado, my story starts like this. I was part of a mass-produced group with one purpose in mind: to serve as protectives to a religious crusade. We had no names. Your worth was determined by how well we protected our religious crypt, be that from looters, archaeologists, or what I would later be bested by, a lich. The lich had lived for thousands of centuries, and to him the Two Leg Garden was just another conquest. But the years of long life left the man with little interest in the mundane. So, my duty was no longer to protect, but refurbished into what you see today: a servant to the Lord Julian Arcidium, and as a result, my faithful service to a lich. Those many years leave much time for conflict. War. The creatures of this planet, who lived much faster than the Lord and myself, saw Arcidium's downfall. There were doubtless grievances with his army of undead, which would leave him with no choice. And Lord Arcidium's reactions marked his ruin. His castle invaded, and with the rest of his looted treasures, I was left with the strands of time. My powerless body was dug up from the castle's ruins and hung in a museum. There I spent my dormant time watching the listless expressions of humans pass me by. Eventually, I was auctioned off by those same creatures as the museum fell through. And due to an unspecified incident, and it is in no way suspicious location, I found myself here, into the care of a Circa Place. I promise hours of uninterrupted gaming alongside the prestigious opportunity to spend countless hours recording and entertaining. And that is what I was told to say. So remember, when you put your mind to it, we can all just be AI trying to get by. Thanks for watching. Remember to drink water, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.